I just love doing it. Every morning I tell the guys several times a semester that this is my motivation, just coming in and being with these guys. I love my job, I love my career. And it truly is a career, it's not just a job. It's rewarding because what I pride this program on is being able to place the kids. In the last 8 years, we've had a 100% placement rate. For any young person wanting to get into the field that is qualified, we can place them in the field.
I love teaching students. I love my content area, just loving math, and I'd love to see when the kids get it and their eyes just lights up. When the aha moment happens, I feel like I've accomplished or I helped somebody, and I want to help them a little bit more. I love to see kids learn. It gives me a joy to see them learn and to help them to learn, and not just learn the content matter, but helping them in life.
I remember my first class last year. It was like something I will never, I told them at the end of the year, I was like, I don't know that I will ever love children more, you know, because I just grew with them and learned so much with them. But I take them home with me. I tell stories like they're my own. I brag about them like they're my own. And so I love them, yeah. I'm serving a purpose here. Like this is why, you know, this is why I do this.
I love it. I feel like it is my calling to teach pre-K. They give me joy. It's a feeling that I cannot describe. They are always eager to please, they're eager to learn, and knowing that I'll have an impact on their life and as an adult, I can't even describe how it makes me feel.
I love learning and I love seeing my students learn. There's no better feeling in the world when you see your kid get it. That aha moment, or when they apply what they learn in class, like they'll come back to school and they'll tell me that they, you know, did something that we learned in school over the weekend. I do work hard. I get here really early every morning and I stay late, but I enjoy what I do and I want to do the best that I can do.
Nothing refreshes you like spending time with children. And that's how I feel about the whole day. It's so much fun because everything is brand new to them. School is brand new. Every experience is brand new, so they are always excited. And so that makes it a lot of fun for me too. Besides their parents, I'm their first teacher. And so I take that responsibility very seriously. I know that what goes on in this classroom is sort of setting the stage for their entire school careers.
It's important that they know that you care about them, and I do. I care about every single one of them. They're great kids, and for me, education is all about them being able to choose the things that they want for their life. And the better their education is, and the more things that they have experience with, the more doors that are going to be open to them, and the more likely they are to be able to choose what they want to do for their future. And I know that they have some great things to offer the world, and I'm excited to see what it is that they do.
I love what I do. Every day is different. No 2 days are the same. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to see them learn. I try to plan my lessons about things that would be interesting for me if I was in their situation, if I was in their shoes. If I'm not having a good time teaching it, then they're not going to have a good time learning it. So we just make sure we have fun and we learn at the same time. It's more than just academics. I enjoy seeing them grow into the individuals that they become.
Just knowing that I have the ability to impact society by influencing somebody else's life to make a positive decision. That's pretty big. I still love each one of them. I try to tell them occasionally, you know, Coach Bennett loves you. I see you guys going far in life. I'm going to challenge you, I'm going to push you, I'm going to make sure that you do the right things and that you can be everything that you want to be and strive to be in life.
What puts a smile on my face and gets me up every morning is to see each and every one of my 50 students, to inspire them to become something great, brings joy to me, and that's what brings me to work every day. It's really not work to me, it's just what I love to do, it's my passion. The aha moment for me is the best part about teaching. To see a child's face light up when they accomplish something they thought was impossible just brings joy to me.
I went to school to learn how to teach, but I really didn't get the fact that teaching, yes, we do have to know how to present the information, but I think the most important thing is giving them the belief that they can do something, building their self-confidence. I think it's my job to guide them in that direction if they're not already there, and to keep it going if they are. That, to me, is the most important job of a teacher.
What I like about teaching more than anything is the interaction with the kids. In my mind, teaching is about teaching the whole child and not just teaching the subject. Project Lead the Way's engineering classes just seem to really energize the kids, empowers them, and in turn, just seeing the sparks in their eyes helps me to really love what I do.
The best part is that they are your kids in your classroom, and you build such strong and great relationships with them. And then, especially in kindergarten, where you start and where you finish, they grow by leaps and bounds. And knowing that you've had a part in that, it's just the best experience in the world. And knowing that I'm helping build this awesome foundation for them to do great as they go on to be successful adults, it's an awesome feeling, and it's a great thing.
Oh, these children, they're fun. I am blessed to have a job that is a lot of fun to go to. When I wake up in the morning, it's like, what cool stuff are we going to do? I enjoy the children. I enjoy what I do. I get an awful lot out of these kids, and I learn sometimes as much as they do because, you know, they're just a lot of fun to be with, and I do like what I do. I like seeing the little light bulbs come on.
I like to teach because I feel that's the area I'm supposed to be in. I feel like I connect with the kids. The kids here all love me. I feel like I'm a role model to them. First grade is where I'm supposed to be. I get first grade. They, especially after Christmas, they come back, that light bulb has gone off. When I can see them from the beginning of the year not reading and at the end of the year reading, that's where I get my satisfaction.
I feel like it's my calling because that's what I've always said that I wanted to do. Never had a desire to do anything else, never thought about anything else, so I feel that it's my calling. Just knowing that I get to see my babies every single day and to touch their lives, and that's my motivation to come here every day. I think it's very important to build a relationship with students before you try to teach them anything.
I really feel like I have something to give to my children. I really take my job very seriously. I'm very passionate about helping them to become better. My real joy is seeing a child come to my classroom one way and then them leave developed and ready for the next level. That has just been a passion for me to just give my students my absolute best.
I love those moments when a child struggles. Most teachers say, oh, I wait for the aha moment. For me, it's the process. I love to sit beside them and have them challenged in their understanding because it also challenges me as their teacher to figure out a different way to explain the material to that student. But they are so much fun. They challenge me to think about math in new ways or history, and I love their enthusiasm that they bring.
If I build a relationship starting the first day of school, then I know that they will trust me and they know that I have their best interest at heart. They see that I care and they're going to try to do their best to do well and to pass because they know that I care for them. The best part is teaching when the kids finally say, Ms. Armstead, I got it. I understand what you're talking about. This, oh yes, they got it.
It's one of the most amazing jobs ever. Every day is different. You can't go in just thinking that everything is going to go your same old predictable way like at some jobs. Our job is very complex, and is based a lot on having a relationship with your children. You have to have a relationship with them to let them know that you care and that they can trust you. I love each and every one of my kids. I want the best for them.
When you see the light bulb go off, it's this awesome thing, like their eyes shine and they get excited and they just want to shout it out to everybody. I know how to do it now, I can do it, let me show you. I love working with them, they're great. They're just so eager to learn. They want to be here, they want to do their best.
I love being a teacher. It's exciting. Every day is different. It's fun. They're entertaining. I love children. I love to watch them grow and learn how much they grow from August until May. It's just amazing what all they're capable of doing. It's important to show them that you love them because then they trust you. And they, when they trust you, they're able to, experiment more with their own learning and test what they know.
I want to see these children, I want to make a difference in their lives. My main thing is they need love. They need for you to care for them. And as a teacher, teaching is a job to inspire and to lead and to motivate the children, and that's my goal in life. Loving the child and seeing where their potential is and finding where they are and keep pushing them and telling them they're special, they can do it, they'll make their success be known.
No, it is not a job. Like I said, it is something that I chose as my profession, privileged to do it. And I tell them all the time, that's why we're working so hard. You get to see their progression, but they get to see it. And they realize, oh, I have it now. All this time, that's what we were talking about. I got it. And then you even heard someone say, this is easy. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's easy now because you mastered it.
They need those words of affirmation every day, and we are, as educators, we are the ones that can give them that. We can ensure that they get those positive words every day that, hey, I'm glad you're here, and because you're here, you're going to learn something new today, and it's going to help you in your future. And I like to watch them think about their future and their careers and their post-secondary goals and things like that. I like to watch them make their map for their life.
I try to really develop a relationship where they know that I really care about them and their learning, and whatever it takes to help them learn. It's, you know, they all learn differently. We all come in here with different things, different experiences. So I try and take them from where they are and help them grow. So it's all about them growing and saying, oh yeah, this is really worthwhile, and learning is cool, learning is fun. And that when they go home at the end of the day, they had a great day and learned something along the way too.
There aren't many professions where one has an opportunity to influence more than 100 young lives on a daily basis, and I think that's one of the really special aspects of teaching, is that you get to leverage your own talents and abilities for the benefit of your students and influence them for the long term. Students don't want to learn from you until they know that you care about them, but once you've developed a relationship with them, they'll do anything for you in the classroom.
It's the kids, just that interaction with them, just, you know, showing them new things, you know, them telling me about their lives, what they've learned, you know, their favorite things. I love the light bulb moment. That is my favorite. That's the thing that really gets me up in the morning. Just to see that, you know, that switch turn on, you know, their excitement, my excitement, just, you know, it's just a great experience to witness on a daily basis.
That's the best part of it, just knowing that I'm helping prepare them for life. They're going to be out of high school in a year or so, and they're going to be ready to get out there in the world, and I want them to be as prepared as they can be. So when they get out there, they can be as independent and as productive as they possibly can be. And that's what we try to do, find their strengths and build on those and get them ready for the real world.
I really just enjoy the exposure that I get to have with the students, to hear about the experiences that they've had and the things that they want to do, and listen to their dreams, and then actually guiding them and helping them in units to learn more so that, you know, they are able to continue to grow academically and socially in the classroom.
I love teaching, I love what I do, I love my kids, and every day I strive to be the best that I can be so I can educate them and give them everything that they need and more. Best thing is when there's a kid in my class who's been having a hard time mastering the concept, and they finally get it, and that aha moment when you see that light in their eyes, I love seeing that.
I love my babies to pieces. Some days we have some challenges, and some days it's just absolutely wonderful. To see those lights go off is just a thrill every morning for me. And you have to show that you love them and that you're thinking about them, you're considering them and their needs. There's a lot of pushing, there's a lot of motivation, and that also helps the child to do well too, because they know that you're in their corner, you're there for them.
As a teacher, I'm supposed to cultivate them and mold them to be responsibly academically, and not just academically, but socially as well. And so when I feel like they're learning and they're comprehending, it makes me proud, like I'm doing my job. The best thing about teaching is reaching the children and to form that relationship. If they feel like you don't care about them academically, and not just academically, but if you don't care about them as a person, then they're not going to want to perform for you the way that you want them to.
I love my job. I've always said the day I don't like my job, I need to quit. I spend a lot of time, dedication into trying to figure out ways to edge in and get some knowledge into the kids. I love when the light bulb just goes off and they see this is the relationship to this or this. So that aha moment is great. I love those.
When you've been working with a student where you're teaching them how to learn the sounds and blend them together, and it's a grueling process to start from scratch and just blend them together, and whenever they finally have that light go off, it is just the most magical thing in the world where they start blending and then they realize that Helen Keller moment at the well where they're like, I can read. And so that moment is why I get up every morning.
I enjoy teaching science, so I have fun. It's almost like being able to come and play every day with my kids. So it's what new activity are we going to do today? You know, what are we going to get to play with? What are we going to get to explore and experiment? So being a science teacher makes it, I think, easier because sometimes they don't really know it's work. It's more like playing, it's fun.
I do believe this was my calling to work at alternative, or to work with at-risk kids, at-risk students. I've never had a student that I didn't connect with that wouldn't respond to me. I try my best to connect with them. It brings joy on the inside to see our students, I guess, beat all the obstacles.
I love them. They're my kids. Even when I talk about them, people are like, are you talking about your own kids or your students? Because I call them my kids. I love them. You miss them when they're not here, and you know, you just want to see them smile every day, and when they come in and they're upset, you're upset. You know, you want to make it right. I love teaching pre-K. It's awesome.
The best part about teaching is seeing the students finally realize that they can get it, that they gain the confidence in the subject and the content, and to see them understand it and, you know, do well and be successful. That's the biggest reward you can get as a teacher. They're so much fun. It's fun to see their energy and enthusiasm, and to be able to teach them the subject that I love makes my job fun and worth coming to.
I have the best job in the world. I have a really fun job. I love teaching. I love the kids. I love just watching them grow and blossom, watching them learn to read and explain how they come up with math problems, and just watching them interact with each other. And it's just a great job to come to. It's fun. Not very many people get to have a job that's fun.
They love to learn. Sometimes they act like they don't, but seeing their little light bulbs go off when they learn something new, or when they're able to connect something that they learned in class to real life, and they come back and they tell me about it, I really get excited. Waking up and influencing the future, and just knowing that I'm doing something that's going to benefit others and making a lasting memory in their lives, teaching them something that's going to take them further in their life.
Their smiles. I mean, when I see the joy on their face from struggling with something and then they finally get it, or how happy they are when they finally make a great grade on something, and you know that it's a lasting positive change in their lives. I mean, that's really what matters.
Well, I love working with students, and I have the privilege of working with 3 grade levels of kids, so I get to see them not only mature in behavior and responsibility, but also get to see them apply knowledge and really use it as they grow and as they learn to better understand it. And I think it's great as a teacher when we get to see that aha moment, when they really understand how to apply what they've learned.
I love teaching these kids. They are so funny. They are so creative. They are just amazing. It makes coming to work a joy. This age particularly to me is so rewarding They're getting ready to go to college. They've learned a lot along the way, and they're kind of in the middle. And so we do college work. I do work with my own course, and it's just so fun to see them go from here to the next place.
I love children. I love the aha moment, that excitement when they finally understand what we're trying to learn for the day. I love greeting them in the hallway. It's more than just academics, it's the entire well-being of the child. And we have to meet that primary need first before we can meet the academic needs.
I love music and I love working with children. That's my passion. And so I found teaching to be my calling, my niche. I'm just glad to be able to do what I love to do. It's not so much a job, it's a joy, and I really enjoy it. Just the idea of being able to affect change in the lives of young people means so much to me.